A long time ago, in a small village struggling with drought, a young man named Bushin had to leave home to find work. Luckily, a kind landowner named Jagat Seth gave him a job taking care of cattle. Bushin worked hard, saved every rupee he could, and eventually built up 5,800 rupees. That little animation I showed you at the very start. You might not believe this, but it actually took me less than 5 minutes to make. I know it sounds a bit crazy, but before we dive into the step-by-step process, let me share a quick story with you. It'll help set the tone for what we're about to learn.
A long time ago, in a small village struggling with drought, a young man named Bushan had to leave home to find work. Luckily, a kind landowner named Jagat Seth gave him a job taking care of cattle. Bushan worked hard, saved every rupee he could, and eventually built up 5,800 rupees. Worried about thieves, Bushan decided to hand the money to the local landlord for safekeeping. But the landlord was greedy. He denied everything, and even had Bushan beaten and thrown out. When Seth heard what happened, he came up with a clever plan. He brought a suitcase full of money to the landlord and asked him to keep it safe. Tempted by such a big sum, the landlord pretended to be honest and quickly returned Bushan's money. And just like that, Bushan got back what he had earned with his own sweat and effort. As the saying goes, honest people are always protected, while greed always catches up with you in the end.
Now, why am I telling you this story? Because just like Bushin used his wits to turn things around today, creators are using AI tools to create stunning 3D animations, and some of them are growing YouTube channels with millions of subscribers. And here's the best part, a lot of them are doing it completely free. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through every step so you can create animations just like that. Trust me, it's a lot easier than you think. You've already seen the results in the intro, so make sure to stick around until the end because each step really matters. All right, let's get into it. The very first thing you need is a story. Why? Because your whole animation is going to be built around that story. Now, there are two simple ways to do this. First option, come up with your own story like the one I just told, then drop it into ChatGPT and ask it to generate image prompts for each scene. ChatGPT will give you a detailed list you can use. The second option is just as easy. Pick an animation video on YouTube, copy the link, and paste it into ChatGPT. Then just say, rewrite a story based on this video. ChatGPT will spin up a fresh version for you. From there, ask it to create image prompts for each scene step by step. And now you've got everything you need to move forward. So now that you've got your story and your prompts, the next step is to actually generate the images. To do that, I've found a super cool free tool. No limits, no sign up required. You can create 4K or even 8K images completely free. And the wild part is it only takes a few seconds. I'll show you how to log in, generate your images, and use GenTube. Just copy the prompt from ChatGPT, paste it into the tool, pick a resolution, and hit generate. Within seconds, your first image is ready to download. Just repeat this until you've got images for all your scenes. Once your images are ready, it's time for the exciting part, turning them into video. And yes, still free tools only. Here's what you do: search for Grok on Google and sign in with your Gmail or X account. The interface is super simple, just upload your images and the app will automatically animate them into video. If the motion feels a little off, you can add descriptive prompts to refine it. And within seconds, you'll have smooth watermark-free animations. Now that you've got your clips, the next step is adding voiceover. Honestly, the best free tool for this is ElevenLabs. It creates supernatural voices that are totally fine for monetization. All you do is paste in your script, choose a voice you like, and click generate. In just a few seconds, you'll have a professional quality narration. And finally, it's editing time, the part where everything comes together. Open up the video editor you're most comfortable with and import your animation clips and the narration. Line them up on the timeline match, each voice line to the right scene, and add some smooth transitions. Drop in a bit of gentle background music and lower the volume so the voice stays clear. Once it all feels polished, just export your finished video. And there you have it. You've just learned how to turn an idea into a high-quality 3D animation video, all with free tools. If this video helped you out, don't forget to like and subscribe to Need@I for more step-by-step tutorials. I'll see you in the next one.